Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to start a basic crochet chain and turn around and do a single crochet across. It's a good way to start a basic hot pad, bookmarker, learning how to do the other stuff, that sort of thing. Alright, to start off, you're going to make a slip knot. You're going to take this end, hold it, wrap around your fingers, you're going to create an X right there, open your fingers, bring it between the two, voila, slip knot. Pretty simple. And then you just pull that tight. You know the advantage of a slip knot. Make sure you don't knot your string up like I just did. Alright, and just to show you again, hold it right there, wrap around, make an X, spread your fingers, bring it through, voila. You do want to leave a pretty decent amount right here, because you never know when you're going to need it. Plus it makes it really good for weaving in ends. Really makes it hard to weave in an end if you don't have much of one. Alright. Do a chain, you're going to wrap it around like that, and you're going to bring it through. Wrap it around, bring it through. See the little loop right here that it forms? When you wrap it around, you bring that through the loop. If you're doing a project, there's normally going to be a set amount of chains they want you to make. You need to make sure and count, or do what I do and go back and count afterwards, which is very time consuming. Alright, now for the sake of this, I'm just going to make a few. Touch base, you go around through. You want to try and keep a similar tension. As you can see, these are all about the same. Then this one appears, pretty big. So I'm going to go back. To do that, you just stick your hook in the previous one and pull. This is basically a whole bunch of slip knots that look pretty. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we have this many. I'm not going to count them. To go back and do a single crochet, there's two chains. One right here. You're going to go into the second chain from the hook. Put it through, wrap around, pull it through. You have two right there. You're going to wrap around. You're going to go through both. I always, pull my string a little bit just to make sure I didn't snag any, because when you're taking it apart, it's a pain. It causes a knot, and you basically got to start all over. Alright, and you're just going to do that all the way across. Go through, wrap around, pull it through. You'll have two loops for a single crochet. Pull it through. And you just do that across to the end. A good reason to keep count of your stitches is because it's very easy to miss a stitch, accidentally put two stitches in one, add or lose a stitch at the end. You want to be careful with all of that. In this case, I'm not counting my stitches because I don't like to. And that's the fun thing about crocheting. You don't really have to follow the rules, because once you know what you're doing, you can pretty much do what you want. That's why this is a woman's hobby. Just kidding. Okay, so I've got it all the way across. Looks pretty even, about the same size, pretty tight. To turn and do single crochets the other way, you're going to chain one. Okay, this is the only stitch where you're going to crochet in the same hole as the chain, because the chain doesn't actually make a stitch like the other stitches it does. So you're going to go in there, you're going to do a single crochet again, and that's your first stitch. And then pull through, pull it up. For this, I'm going through both loops. As you can see right there, there's two loops. In some projects you'll go in the front one only, and some you'll go in this back one only. It's used to create designs. One of my favorite is to zigzag, switch, go through the back, go through the front, go through the back, go through the front. Creates a cute little design, kind of gives an indent. So that's always fun. The best part about this is you get to do what you want and be imaginative. So for us creative people, it's fun. Be careful not to notch your string, because that is not fun. Alright, make sure you're going through the right part. I crochet very tightly, and so it makes it easy to, actually it makes it difficult to go through a stitch easily. Some people crochet loose. I'm one of those people who doesn't. Alright, and now we're to the end. The end, you almost always, it looks even, but sometimes you want to go ahead and just count it just to be sure. And then you're just going to keep doing that up until you reach the length you want, and that's about all there is to it.